Malik Harrison is now playing linebacker, a little bit of outside linebacker as well. He looked pretty solid, I would say, maybe even pretty good in the preseason game against the Philadelphia Eagles. What do you think about Malik and what he can maybe do for the Ravens this year, Joshua?
Well, I did mention that he got big as hell. He's been putting on weight. I don't know if he's trying to. I don't know if that's because they want him to transition outside linebacker. I don't know if they want him to be in the 3 technique. But honestly, him being in the 2, reading the coverage and attacking, you could tell the game is slowed down for him. I don't know how many snaps he played in this past preseason game, but he was there. It seemed like he was there for the whole 75 snaps. Could be wrong. But I definitely feel like, with everything going on, we haven't signed Jadeveon Clowney. We haven't signed Kyle Van Noy. Tyus Bowser, he's still working on recovering back from his injury as well. Jason Oweh is still unproven right now. David Ojabo, he's coming back fully healthy. I think of Malik Harrison. I think it's his time. This is year 3 for him. I think it's time for him to have a Tyus Bowser, type of year, a Paul Kruger type of year, a Jared Johnson type of year, where he could be serviceable, a Swiss Army knife, and just get the job done.
Might actually be year 4. Hold on. Uh-oh. Now we got to double check.
I
feel bad.
Him and Patrick Queen was in the same year, right?
Yeah. 2020 NFL draft.
Yeah, it should be year 4 because PQ's up for contract.
Okay, this is year 4.
Okay.
Contract year for him.
Another guy. So, I mean, it's either do or die for him, too. And I feel like, we had big hopes for PQ and Malik Harrison. What we called them, Lightning and Thunder. The hammer and the boom. We just thought those two was going to be that dynamic duo, and unfortunately, it hasn't panned out as we thought it would. But I'm still keeping some hope alive for Malik Harrison. Like I said, I still feel like this could be a year where he does break out. I mean, the opportunity that is there. It's like either you seize the moment or you just fold, and that's life. And these guys gotta go out there. These next 2 games is open season. You don't have a Justin Houston there. Oh, like I said, Odafi's in his 3rd year and he's still unproven. Malik, go out there and show out if you can. Because even the young guy, I ain't gonna say young, the hometown guy, Malik Ham, even though he missed the sack, that when he was literally right there, he didn't give up. He still was trying to move around. He still was trying to create some havoc for the other guys to eat and at least get the sack. You gotta, all those intangibles are watched and looked at by the coaches. And if you give up on a play, or if you're still going 110% on a play, that can be the make it or break it moment for you to make that 53-man roster, honestly.
He's playing in a spot where he's going to be a backup. But that doesn't mean that you can't contribute. And I think he's going to get opportunities, not just at, Mike as a backup, not just as at the will, but maybe even at Sam linebacker. We don't know how healthy Tyus Bowser is going to be. So getting him on the outside, potentially rushing the passer, dropping into zone, that type of thing, especially in the red zone and whatnot, that could be valuable. He looked really good rushing the passer on the blitz. But we've also heard the reports of him maybe getting reps at edge. And hopping on that defensive line and sticking that hand in the dirt and trying to be that 5 tech, that's trying to get around the outside and seal the edge and whatnot. That he'd be inexperienced there, but not inexperienced playing in the NFL. And so he knows this physicality, he knows the strengths. He's good at tackling, he's good at forcing the ball out, he's good against the run. We don't know how he is rushing the passer as a pass rusher. Obviously, he's good at blitzing. Right. But I definitely think there's opportunity for him to fight for spots, with Tavius Robinson, with Tyus Bowser, with Ojabo. I don't think he's going to be fighting much with Actually, I'm sorry. I don't think he'll fight a lot with Ojabo. I think Ojabo is set, but I think he'll fight with Adafe on those spots. In critical situations, who do you want out there? And maybe you drop, because Malik Harrison, you have a little bit more flexibility to drop him into coverage because he's a little bit better there than maybe a guy like David Ojabo. But I keep saying Ojabo, Adafe away. He's better than both at coverage. We'll say that. But I think he's definitely got opportunity. He'll be in the special teams units. He'll be in the kick coverage. He'll be in the punt coverage and everything like that. But I'm excited to see what he does. I'm a big fan of his game. He's somebody that I think could absolutely get re-signed at Baltimore, and I wouldn't be surprised. Just wouldn't be for a massive contract. Like, Broderick Washington, I think could be similar to Malik Harrison, where it's like, hey, here's just like a solid defensive lineman. Depth piece. You can play him, you can start him. I think Malik Harrison this year could prove he's kind of a similar guy. Hey, if nothing else, he's a depth piece. Or you let Patrick Quinn walk and you re-sign him for way cheaper and you pair him with Roquan. Or you just have him as your third guy, paying him $5 million a year, $6 million a year, and not have to draft someone new to train because you have Trenton Simpson and maybe he's the starter, and then you just have a good depth piece in Malik Harrison, playing behind those two.
Yeah, I definitely like that idea, man, for sure.
Do you want to get into kind of this little bit of a preview of the Commanders game? Because we've seen a lot. We've seen a lot of fighting, of physicality, of Commanders defenders on the ground and holding Zay Flowers. Am I trying to talk smack? Yes.
Yeah, we can talk about it, man. We can talk about it, Ain't nothing like a little good old Baltimore, DC, trash talk. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all, even though their stadium is still in the state of Maryland. But hey, not my business. Not my business, man.